way.
Hello everybody, welcome to Oxbridge International School, where learning goes beyond our classroom. Today here we have our DP1 students, which are also known as the 11th graders. Today we're going to be doing an interview about how we are able to give advice to, as DP students, to also our MIP5 students, who will be answering questions and also sharing their thoughts, and we will be sharing our challenges and feelings about how we feel as DP1 students ourselves. So now that we have everyone here, we shall begin the video. So in this cap, we have a bunch of questions where, as DP students, we will be answering all 9 of them. So since I am the MC, I will start with the first question. What advice would you give to MIP5 students who are about to start the DP? Okay, to the MIP5 students, make sure you have everything you need. First of all, you need to really prepare yourselves for this diploma program because it's a pre-college program where you need to learn a lot. You need to study a lot as well. Please prepare, have consultations with your teachers and maybe friends who are already in the diploma program. Speak to them about the program by itself, and then you can maybe ask questions later on to see what advice they can give you. And don't forget to study. Okay, now Regina, you're next.
Okay, guys, let's pick a question. Okay. So, what is one myth about the DP you learned at first but later found out wasn't true? So one myth that I learned that actually wasn't true is that you have to give up your social life, which is not true. You just have to prioritize school, and you can still have a social life while being in the DP program. You just have to focus on your studies, but you can still you should still allocate time for yourself, for your friends, because mental health is important, and other relationships beyond the school is also very crucial to, your growth, especially as, you're going through your teenage years. Yeah?
Okay.
So, can you help me? Thanks. Did the IB diploma program meet your expectations so far? Why or why not? So before going to IB program, I did a little research myself, and I knew basically what will be the subjects, and that there will be exam essays, IAs, and CAS. So it pretty much did it pretty much was what I expected. And one thing that I did not expect it was the pressure a little bit. It was a little bit challenging for me to manage my time properly, because as we started our IAs and exam essay sessions, I needed to manage my independent study times, and I needed to do some independent study at home as well. So my advice for you is to manage your time well and be prepared for some challenges. But these challenges are pretty much overcomable, and they're not that hard, guys. So don't be afraid.
Okay, so this question: how has the DP changed the way you learn, think, or approach challenges? So definitely, since I transferred out of the IGCSE program when I was in middle school, and now that I'm in high school with the DP program, I think that the DP has really challenged me in being able to push my limits as a student and as a person in general, since I have to, of course, allocate my time, like the others have mentioned, but also it's been a challenge in being able to understand new perspectives and to also develop my own crucial stance in order to contribute as a good student. So yeah.
Okay.
If you could describe your DP experience in one word, what would it be and why? I mean, it's got to be rigor, because the DP program itself, well, it might seem easy at first, but it definitely isn't in the long term, because all the IAs, EEs, and stuff, you just have to you just have a lot to do in general, and I would find it quite rigorous, though it is manageable if the time is allocated well. And I would advise not counting IB as something easy in the beginning as it might seem. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So here we come into round 2, finishing off with the rest of these questions. What were your first impressions of the DP when you started, and how have they changed over time? At first, when I entered the diploma program, I thought it was going to be extremely difficult. I thought I was going to end up stressing over it a lot. But then I realized that if I really take my time into managing everything, such as EEs, TOK, CAS, and IAs, as well as studying for my subjects and upcoming mock exams, I then realized that it's not that bad. You just need to know how to properly manage your time. Especially during your self-study periods, you really need to speak to all of your teachers, and you may have to work also in groups to see if there are any other advices that your classmates can give you. But overall, it was a great experience, and now I have an easier perspective on it. Yeah.
Okay, so in your opinion, what are the biggest benefits of doing the IB diploma program? So I think the biggest benefits is that not only does it prepare you for college, but it really develops your character in the way that like you become more mature and more experienced, not in only in academics, since IB like diploma program not only focuses on academics, but how you can apply it to real life, and this can like help in the future, because when you're older, when you become a parent, like you can really apply this knowledge, because not only do we learn like academics and how like different subjects, but we learn how to question things, and we learn all about knowledge, in TOK. So yeah.
Okay, now we have 2 questions left. Who would like to answer the last 2?
I don't know.
Okay.
Sure. What subject or project surprised you the most in the DP, and why? I mean, it's got to be ESS. Well, it's quite a unique subject. It's exclusive to IB, and it surprised me due to its sheer variety in the things you learn, because it implements both models, it implements ecology, it implements parts of biology. It also takes part from social studies. It helps us really understand the world we live in and the things that surround us on a daily basis. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be that vast overall.
As a transfer from ESS, I want to add that ESS not only like teaches us about like parts of biology, but also teaches us about the modern problems that we have in the world, like global warming and climate change, and how we can prevent this so we can grow and solve these problems in whatever job that we want to pursue in the future.
Okay, so here's the last question. Can you tell us about one interesting lesson or activity in any subject that really stood out to you, and what it made it memorable or meaningful? So, business management lesson comes up to my mind because we had one lesson for a communication topic, and our task was like not ordinary at all. Our teacher gave us assignment, like not from the textbooks, not like from presentation. She actually like gave us opportunity to have fun maybe, and basically we were divided into groups and we had fun activities, and we learned about communication skills and communication itself, and it was really like fun and meaningful, and we experienced like communication by ourselves. So
And it like also shows that the IB program is not just a rigorous program, but instead like we also have like times where we can have fun. So it's not just like we're depressed or something, like we actually have fun. So
yeah, and also I would like to add about TOK classes, because we have some kind of extraordinary tasks as well. We always like talk about, it's like opportunity to talk about areas of knowledge that, or some topics that you actually have passion for and you're interested for. So yeah, like overall, all of our classes are very like fun.
Yeah. All right, now that we have finished off with our questions from the DP students, we will now have our MYP5 students coming up to answer questions and ask questions as well. Feedback.
Okay, thank you. So I'm an NYP5 student and I'm going to be transferring to GP1 next year. And I have a question for you. So from many people around the world, I've heard that the GP is very rigorous and requires good time management.
Well, These were quite interesting questions. I hope we depicted a few stereotypes about IB and the DP in general. It was fun. Thank you guys.
Bye.